Hello, I bid you welcome to Legion. This is your host Nigel, and today we will be heading into a new game. This time, instead of going into the depths of hell, we shall be fighting all the way to heaven. In the best JRPG fashion, we'll be trying to kill God, I presume. Blasphemous II is a game that I have been looking forward to for a while. I just checked if the game was working a moment ago and I know that...
La madrugada eterna de nuestras penitencias nos anuncia su fin. Cada una nació para poner fin a la otra. Ambas esperan. La vuestra duerme. La mía vela. De este juramento sea el milagro testigo. En el que yo permanezco aquí para nuestro ansiado encuentro. Herido de silencio en este recogimiento.
Y entonces, mientras la ciudad del Santo Nombre se alzaba sujetada por tres grandes estatuas, se oyeron los latidos rotundos de un gran corazón que emergió de entre las nubes, que resonaban como campanadas de una iglesia invisible más alta que ninguna otra, y que nos hicieron elevar a todos la mirada en una ascética llamada a misa. Pues el milagro iba a dar a luz a un nuevo hijo.
I quite enjoyed the pixel art aesthetic of the previous Blasphemous, but I'm sure the cutscenes are gonna go crazy already from what we're seeing right now. I kept the language in Spanish because it's only fair, being that the studio is from Spain and the voice acting goes hard as hell. Here we go, the Penitent One's experience, yeah. Cannot dash yet, can't attack. Giant hammer, bell, incense. Do we get like all the weapons? Okay, no, we gotta pick one. Do you want to try to get the mea culpa experience again, I guess? No. What the hell is this? This is not a parry? We get flaming incense ball. Okay, I'm 100% using flaming incense ball. Oh, I'm not... I'm gonna be missing the parry mechanic. Is not having the parry gonna be easier or harder? Okay, the damage go crazy. We are sticking with the flaming boss. Anything else over here? Nope. Thou hast chosen the companion of the miracle not when thou shalt meet again in the presence of her two sisters. So eventually I might get the weapons, but who knows what. I can deal with that. Giant incense flaming hammer. Is it hammer? Is it morning star? For those that do not have context about the first Blasphemous, I don't think I'm qualified to give the story proper. TLDR, we fought a super powerful, divine, evil Pope and died in the previous game. It seems we didn't die permanently. And to remind you of Dark Souls 3 with the Ashen One waking up from a coven. The Dark Blasphemous is so nice. Secrets? No secrets. No secrets. By the way, if anyone is curious, this is on PC with a PS4 controller. Resting the pre-do will restore your health and flask. It's the only way to save your progress. Upon dying, you will reappear at the last pre-do you visited, and all the progress you have made since the point will be lost. We're playing by Castlevania rules here. They didn't say anything about my guild being dropped, so I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. A helicopter? Away from me, man. Alright. Okay, you might be kicking my butt a bit. But you're out of bed. The absolute lack of time. Whoop. Okay. At least I have a future as a game journalist. You're getting it. I really want to use the third attack. I guess it was too slow. It's over, helicopter man. Marks of martyrdom. Okay. You just knew that was an option. I wonder if there's gonna be an issue like the sticker ending where you don't kill any of the bosses permanently or something, and now I just murder him completely. Whoop. Classic. Blasphemous is such an interesting game series. It really keeps you
Penitente, retornado del sepulcro y caminando entre los dolientes, vuestro despertar se escribe ahora en los pliegos eternos. Anunciada es mi nombre, y provengo de los altos montes celestiales, asiento y principio de todo lo que santo se considera, para poder dirigirme a vos. Consideradme así preceptora en esta empresa, originada en la más alta sede. Penitente, el milagro va a dar a luz a un nuevo hijo, en un gran corazón descendido de las nubes, que vigila desde lo alto la antigua ciudad del santo nombre. Debéis llegar hasta él para así detener su alumbramiento. Mas en esta ascendente vía de penitencia os aguardará la archicofradía. Aquellos penitentes que el milagro mismo tomó como sus centinelas, ahora aguardan vuestra llegada. Orospina, de la Hermandad de los Bordadores. Benedicta, de la Hermandad de la Perpetua Oración. Odón, de la Hermandad de la Sal. Lesmes, de la Hermandad de la Incorrupción. Todos bajo el mando del penitente más antiguo, el primero que fue, Eviterno, padre de los penitentes. Penitente, el milagro ha inculcado 3 remordimientos en la conciencia de 3 de sus guardianes. Solo revelándolos, conseguiréis la humillación de las figuras esculpidas que sujetan la ciudad, permitiéndoos así ascender a su zona superior y finalmente hasta el Gran Corazón. Buscad a los guardianes.
Okay, at least we have somewhere along this place we have the location of the bosses we gotta kill. Alright, I do not quite understand why the Divine Lady against the miracle
Solo
here.
revelando los remordimientos.
Alright. The miracle seems conflicted in its own interactions. Does the miracle want to give birth to a new child of the miracle or not? The relic is the most powerful weapon in your arsenal. Its long reach, wide, and devastating answer increase the chance of spreading your enemies. In addition, attacks will generate additional fervor with each strike, and your power by the flame of sacred incense. Embers of Fate. I picked the strongest weapon in the beginning. Is this easy mode for the start, or? Oh. It got a greater range than I expected. This is a secret. This is a secret 100%. How do I... Very well then, keep your secrets. The volume seems too high in the music. I cannot listen to myself. Although the music's awesome. Seek prayers. Attack and execute enemies with your fervor bar, which allows you to perform various prayers. You can equip them in your inventory. prayers go hard. Secret that I shall find later. Secret that I shall find later. Very well. I need ability thingies. Blasphemous is such an interesting franchise. Depending on, I guess, an individual person's religious background, I feel like it gives people a big... You good? Yo! I cannot lie down here, I need something else. Who's putting the babies back into flasks? In case you didn't know, in the first game you also have to release some babies that are trapped in cages. What the hell are you? The accurate bird. Oh, you will. First location. I was saying that it gives people the experience of watching the weird religious rituals of an unknown belief. Not wanting to throw shade to any specific religion, but if you really think about it, it gets really weird really quickly. At least with some of the famous ones. ¿Ayudar al new bounce guy?
Bienvenido a este alboroto de aserraduras, colas y barnices que es mi humilde taller. Montañés es mi nombre, maestro de imagineros.
Dude is blind.
Los que con cinceles y manos firmes hacemos corpóreas en madera las fieles figuras de los verdaderamente santos, para poder ser contempladas y admiradas con veneración por todos los devotos. No quedan rastros de luz en mis ojos vidriosos, mas puedo conocer lo justo y necesario en vos. ¿Acaso, pues, de alguna manera, no somos todos penitentes en esta tierra? El milagro dispuso que, al ser mi profesión la de imaginero, tallara en la madera como última obra mía la figura de la Santísima. Penitente, vuestra ayuda ruego disponer para comenzar esta última obra. Procuradme los mejores cinceles y herramientas, las más bellas pinturas, los más delicados barnices. Además, soy capaz de esculpir para vos las figuras que encajarán en el retablo de vuestra espalda, como esta que os entrego aquí. Aceptadme este gesto de gratitud. Es solo la primera pieza de cuantiosas más que labraré para vos. Ahora la colocaré en el retablo de vuestra espalda, y así sentiréis su favor, mas también su carga. Las manos del milagro me guiarán en el tallado según el recuerdo que me traigáis. Que os guíen como ellas a mí, penitente.
Visit sculptures when you want to equip figures in your altar piece of favor. Each figure confers powerful benefits onto the apparent one and can react in mysterious ways when placed next to others in the altar piece. You can increase the number of slots in your altar piece favors in exchange of marks for marks of martyrdom.
El retablo de vuestra espalda tiene... Aquí os esperaré hasta que reunáis más manos.
That traitor increases physical damage inflicted. Hunching the dark on my fingers, I pull the dagger, it rises within the mind's vein, I want to save and return the weapon. Wanted no part in such terrible crimes such as atrocious betrayal. The instructions were clear, it's him or me, so I wait and I would support them as an angel, make this regrets statement.
Que las manos del milagro.
Well, I don't have anything else to say. Finally, no folded. I don't know about that one. I'm pretty sure Blasphemous has plenty of spiked pits that I will be able to fall into. We will see if Osha has any sort of word in this location. Ominous red carpet. Damn, dude, you're wearing it?
Solo hay sombras tras esta recia cortina que separan pecado y confesión. Que en mi oscuridad solo quedan el llanto para mí y el perdón para los que lo buscáis. ¿Dónde están ahora los afligidos? ¿Dónde están ahora los arrepentidos? ¿Cuánto tiempo desde que este sacramento comenzó su larga agonía? Ahora que vuestra penitencia de silencios y dolores en la carne os ha conducido hacia mi sombrío confesionario, permitidme podar la culpa que portáis y así sentiréis aliviar la carga. Penitente, retornad cuando la culpa os queme la sien. Mi propósito os hará liberaros de vuestra carga.
Okay, so we will probably be getting the guild fragments thrown around. Sounds like we want to go right in. Press markers to open a map. Remember to press marker whenever you find something interesting. Yeah, sure. Profundo lamento. Is that like deep regret? No, that doesn't. I cannot go below that one. What the? That's a new one. Ah, I need whatever that is to climb stuff. Okay. Get over here. So I was saying, the religious imagery that is invoked in this game, I believe, makes a very good view of what not following a particular religion, and seeing it from the outside gives you, let you see. I don't want to throw shade against Jesus, but it really is. really is a religion that makes it really common to wear a Roman execution method around people's necks and earrings and in shirts. Like, crosses are like green things if you think about it. And in this world, not being associated with the particular belief that whatever they follow in Custodia, I'm not even sure if this is still Custodia, makes you realize how weird some of the choices. Did I still got here by the rock? This is for someone else to climb. Okay. I need weapon. And it's a very interesting site. Hey, bro. I can't climb up. Well, screwed myself a little there. Ominous bell is ominous. You good? Yeah.
¿Quién sois que tanto rostro como nombre ocultáis?
I literally cannot speak, lady.
No. Vuestro nombre no importa si vuestros pasos os han conducido hasta mí. Yerma es el mío, mas esta ocasión no es propicia, pues son presurosos los pasos que mi promesa alienta e inquebrantable la voluntad que los dirige. Este odio que cubre de sombras mi razón. He de partir de inmediato.
You know how access to the weapon memory in inventory, use maximum martyrdom to acquire advanced combat techniques. Track down the bearer penitents to lock techniques that are even more powerful. For someone blinded by hate, she had a really nice way of speaking. The tip of an object will worship that was thrown into a weapon. It delivers a violent end to countless enemies, and the memories of those deaths linger on its strength resides in the arsenal of penitence, which it can be awakened. Okay. Did I not put enough attention to this? Oh, I use the same thing. Okay, now I feel like I shouldn't have picked that one. Okay. Thunder of Mercy, hold down to charge a powerful Embers of Fate. Okay. Ignition Strike, press R1 after an attack on the ground to convert it into a powerful horizontal strike that turns it on or off. Ooh, that looks nice. Tempered Flame, press R1 to turn over Edicto, interrupting the consumption of fervor. This spell's tempers can even be performed in the air. I could use this one to turn it on or off. Half the time required to charge Veredicto. Okay, I cannot do it here. I need to go into the place that... Oh, no, I can't. Weapon memories. The Arsenal of Penitence, alright. Oh, okay. Can't really do anything with that yet. I think I didn't really need to do that just to test it. Classic. Give me that. Oh, they actually gave it. Thick. Ivy of Ascension. Oh. So did it? Ah, I can use the tree arm to grab. Scratch elite sphere. Keep browser beats in your inventory. Options to break characteristics. Anything one. I got nothing else. Late includes resistance to physical damage. Sure. Oh, but they got lore. Sturdy metal band embedded in the hollow out wall of a study. The monk who forced it was beaten to death and no one remembers its real purpose anymore. Classic Blasphemous lore. Can I destroy those stand rocks? Damn it. My weapon is too slow to find out. I don't think they can be destroyed. Ah, they can be destroyed. But really is not an easy task. Can I actually get the thing? No. Those are a lot of guys that got speared by the lady. Normal behavior.
Nana, mi niña, Nana.
Alright, gonna... There's a horrible thing here. Let's go. I think this was seen in the trailers. Not intended for this weapon, I believe. So yeah, conventional. conventional religious things present some stuff that is extremely ominous. Dead people. And if you see it from a point of view of experience or familiarity, you don't really see anything odd with it. But I feel like if most people walked into an classical church-style building and found inside a big statue of a dude that was like hanged by the neck there, and everyone was just completely chill about it and was like, oh yeah, it's the hanged dude, and it's a very important figure in our religion, and people just carried nooses around and had earrings and rings with nooses. People would find that very weird. But we are so familiar from the Western point of view that we have. I say we, as if everyone shares it. But I guess most people in the West are so familiar with those symbolisms or iconography that they do not find it weird at all or much. This is the hole that I cannot escape from, and this is a new place that I might go into. People don't see anything weird. But the truth is that it's quite weird. And Blasphemous lets us have a little taste of what that weirdness looks like for other people when we see a bunch of religious iconography that has no sense to us. But everyone seems to take at face value and is like, oh yeah, completely normal. It's just that giant beating heart in the sky. This is making me believe this is Custodia. This is a spell, right? Take the pendant woman to the city of the blessed name. Yep. What else did I got? Small square hammer, skill sculptor use tools similar to use to work with in its initial form. However, it's impossible not to conclude that any artist using such a small mass must have sought to undergo some kind of penance as punishment. Excuse me. This connects to that place, and this leads to unknown. Secret? No. In the vein of having religious things being depicted in a way that is familiar, allowing us to see how weird it really is. It also yields stuff that is really cool when people that are not associated with empty receptacle. Let's go. That's gonna be useful to increase our blood for sure. Well, it's technically not blood. I don't think it's blood. Glass vessel contains the blood flowing from the crimson flesh. That's really a miracle. Used to increase the number of us. Okay, it is blood. This time. I should now be able to give him an incredibly small mallet that's
¿En qué
literally
os
torture
puedo
to wield.
asistir, penitente?
And over to him.
Este mazo se siente tan equilibrado a la mano que parece no requerir esfuerzo alguno para moverlo. Tenéis mi gratitud, penitente.
Enjoy his guilty maze.
Que las manos de...
Alright. I cannot. Revealing to me your secrets. These games are so good. The environment here, everything is so nice. So now I can go down or I can keep going up. This seems like progress. Flying enemy that shoots projectiles and takes more than 1 hit to kill. That's gonna be. Ah, come on. I expected to kill him with that one, but I did not. There's exploration back there and there's exploration over here. Oh, okay, not OSHA certified. Away from me. Acquired baby. I was once again not finishing an idea. Having people that are unfamiliar with religious themes, on one hand having people experience religious themes while being unfamiliar with the mythos that is being expressed leads to very interesting feelings about the weird lore that it encases. But I also think having people that do not understand the meaning of these things create stuff also is very cool. I believe a great example of this is Evangelion. If I recall, I think it's Hideaki Anno, the creator of Evangelion, really just called it that because he thought it was cool. And he was right. And he put a bunch of religious iconography and the angels, like, he apparently saw Evangelion and thought, that word sounds cool, I'm gonna call it that. And then just gave the angels Okay, no, it is. And maybe Angel's weird as fuck. I wonder if he saw Evangelion, thought that word sounds cool, so he just thought to show that. And then he went like, Angel starts to sound cool. I'm gonna put Angels in. Oh, what the fuck's wrong with you? You're like me. But I am cooler. My hammer is better than yours. Weak ass hammer. I believe I need the like carpenter master. When he talks about the status on my back, does he literally mean I have slots? But he can just play those. Okay, I guess it's not from this side. Well, damn it. Ah, you're cheating, man. I can just put them and put angels and crosses and stuff, and I wonder if he'd looked at the like, as people have already become familiar with the memes, like biblically accurate angels. I wonder if he was like, angels sound cool, what do they look like? And he checked the Bible descriptions and he was like, oh, these are metallic rings on fire, covered with eyes and wings. Like, this is sick, this is metal as hell. I'm gonna make my angels like gigantic ass monsters and cubes made out of different dimensions and stuff. And just went for an extremely weird variety of angel-like things. And in his lack of familiarity about what the terminology for angels or Evangelion or the Dead Sea Scrolls and whatnot, he basically made it up by himself with only a vague understanding of it and made something fairly unique and, in my opinion, very awesome. I think it's one of my favorite things. It's not my favorite thing about Evangelion itself. It's actually the lore. The lore of that world, I find it endlessly entertaining. We go higher. And I believe that if he was familiar with the Western points of view of angels or the Bible or whatnot, I say whatnot all the time, I need to stop saying that. It would probably not be nearly as interesting as a show. Like, we have already plenty of Western understanding, Western view, Western familiar things with angels. And it's cool, and we got animes and shows with that too. Having conventional angels or having conventional demons, and it makes for cool media, but having media that is born... Welcome back! Alright. I see what you did there. Okay. I see what you did there, Game Kitchen. I think I have already been down here, have I not? No, I have not actually. Hey, I know this guy. And he knows me. I'm going to die. Okay. Get away from me. Having people unfamiliar with the source material when it comes to mythological origins creates very interesting worlds. I'm sure some people wouldn't take it too kindly to me referring to I'm gonna need a new ability here. Some people wouldn't take it too kindly to me referring to their religious belief as particular mythologies. But it works. It does kind of work out like that. I'm gonna head back. Get my flask and then continue exploring over here. Oh no, this is the game kitchen special, alright. There is back progress yet. Something obvious? Ah, no. So having this point of view from outside of the religious understanding can create very interesting material. In a similar vein to creating something, I think I'm gonna start talking about Evangelion in a second now again. When it comes to using material that someone does not understand, creating their own vision, that's very interesting. For sure it's already quite known that Dark Souls also had a similar thing. Where Miyazaki... Hidetaka Miyazaki? Not Hideo. Is Hideo Miyazaki? I think it's Hideo Miyazaki, the one from Software, and it's Hayao Miyazaki, the one from... Spirited Away. Well, the point that I was trying to make, regardless, that the one who makes the hard games got inspired to make Demon Souls and Dark Souls because he read medieval stories. Because he read medieval stories and he wasn't familiar with English, so he only got a fraction of what the stories were about. And with only a fraction of the understanding of these stories, he had to make it up. and that gave him the vision that he currently has of the games where you experience a world that makes sense and it has a complete story that has happened in that universe, but you can only take a small glimpse into what it entails. Come on. Are you for real? And I believe we're gonna be seeing more of that in the future. We're gonna start seeing more things that might be associated with religious things, but some probably with all kinds of things. As we progress as a society and we get to interact through the internet and various means with all kinds of cultures, we're gonna start seeing stuff that was represented one way or another be completely misrepresented. Sounds like it carries a negative connotation, but I guess I don't have another way. Reinterpreted might be a nicer way of putting it. We might get to see far more reinterpretations of things. Am I getting double jump? Like, come on. We're gonna get to see way more reinterpretations of things that we were once familiar with. I made this man single-handedly choke on enough sand to uncover an entire area of the map. The Anointed. Is this a horse carriage? Okay. I need to remember this part of the map has horse. I'm gonna forget what each icon means. I marked this one as secret that I could jump on, and this one as secret that I didn't know what was inside of it. This one is I don't know what that is. This one is I don't have the ability. It's a golden thing. Okay. So I believe as the more we interact with other cultures and societies, we live in a society, the more we'll get reinterpretations that are wild and interesting. And makes us see things in completely different ways. That might result in an important thing about it that probably keeps this healthier than what modern reinterpretations would usually incur the hate of people when they grossly misrepresent the source material. The difference that we're gonna be seeing here that it might fast enough. I am. Okay, no way I'm doing that. is that quote-unquote rain misinterpretations of the source material are not nice. But getting inspired by source material that you're unfamiliar with is very cool. For example, that is way less mythological, let's call it. I do not have any interest to that reinterpretation that the Halo show became, with Master Cheeks going around without his armor and banging the enemy as character progression. I'm not really sure what's going on there. I don't think anything is really going on there. It's not quite nice, and I don't think people would take it kindly if Blasphemous was one-to-one Catholic/Christian beliefs turned into something that at this point is not much of a subversion. You have your game be like, oh, church bad. What the hell, dude? Okay. I remember you, bastard. Oh damn it, these fan dudes are extremely dangerous. What the hell's up with the sand dudes? Okay. I appreciate not having spikes on my bum. Okay. I kinda wanna go back to get health, but that would mean I might not die. What is your woman who lives in the hamlet of the Golden Nuts? The closest mysterious, without a single thread out of place despite its great age. Okay. That means we're going to the water place next. Surely nothing bad will happen. You. Is this gonna choke me? Yeah. I felt like that was gonna choke me, so... This reminds me a lot about that we collected bones for on the first game. the hand of the teleporting hand. No. Okay, much better. Wait, what the hell? Ah, I literally teleported. That makes more sense. Do I give you the memory? Oh, making progress.
La madera cobra forma. Siento cómo sus vetas alimentan un cuerpo que busca ser herido con mis cinceles y martillos, que añora los cortes y las hendiduras que lo liberan de toscas inflexiones. Que las manos del milagro.
I want my weapon upgrades. Turn it off. Aerial ignition. How's the time to activate it? Turn it on and off. Well, let us see what ominous figure number 1 over here was.
Encontrar hermanas.
Alright. You look like a normal, well-adjusted individual. Who am I, as a dude with a cone for a head and no speech whatsoever, to judge this person for being weird?
Acercaos y contemplad esta delicada tumbaga. Los mantones bordados, los vestidos de seda.
You gotta be a shop, right?
Os encontráis en el comercio de Regina. Mis mercancías son mi hogar, mi lecho. Son parte de mí como yo soy parte de ellas. Vos señaláis y este diligente brazo os concede vuestra petición.
Increase the window of time to perform a block. Recovers health of an execution. I have not made a single execution. Reduces penalties for accumulation guilt. Increases fervor generated when attacking enemies. That sounds tempting. Earring of Regret, increase resistant lightning damage, increase mystical damage, martyrdom points earned. That sounds absolutely necessary. One of the seeds of those who dwell in secrecy, the sleepless ones will arise for the one in need of genuine protection. A mark of martyrdom, okay.
Aquí.
The form red squad, that increases martyrdom points. So do we have like XP? Immaculatus, is that where I can see how much penitence I have? How do I know? Martyrdom points earned. 3 out of 40.
Oh, bienaventurados seamos. He aquí a un penitente. A vuestra reverencia nos presentamos. Somos Medardo y Escolástico, mercaderes peregrinos y escribanos. Nunca se sabe dónde puede haber bienes de gran valor. ¿Qué puede haber de injusto o malicioso en recorrer los caminos en búsqueda del beneficio doble? El del bolsillo al vender y el del espíritu al caminar en oración. Mientras Medardo cumple su penitencia en el andar introspectivo, yo me hago cargo del comercio, sin además dejar de escribir sobre los primorosos paisajes de los rumbos tan diversos que tomamos.
They really found somebody who was like, I'm gonna take a penance by walking long distances, and he was like, I can make a business out of this.
Pero adelante, contemplad nuestro escaparate. Gran atractivo poseen los enseres que una vez estuvieron perdidos en las travesías, ya que ellos mismos adquieren el recuerdo de la propia hazaña. Echad un vistazo a nuestro escaparate.
Our master Galero Galin Bright creates a bolt of electricity that inflicts lightning damage. I just bought a rat skull, so I cannot void a spell that I
Nada de vuestro interés, una lástima.
The map is slowly opening everywhere, but not quite. Stealing from people's homes. Okay, so now I have up over here and around here in the sand. And straight forward. The new area is nice, but I believe we are almost there with the previous zone. More mysteries. Ooh, I was so sure that was spikes. More people to become familiarized with. Is this divine lady that the merchant
Ábranse
spoke
la
of?
piel y las rojas carnes. Destápese la mentira que mi envoltura oculta, pues solo soy huesos y sangre. Llénense así los cálices con los que brindan reyes y sacerdotes.
Ah, okay, this is... I know where this is going, okay. Yeah, but I do want my
Ahora
flask
os
though.
otorgaré un nuevo matraz. Traedme más viales.
What does this entail though? Is that illegal?
Traedme cáliz.
Is she gonna be like half dead now and she's gonna get more and more bled out? Yeah, she's... Okay, every time I upgrade my flask, she's gonna get less and less flesh. Okay. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that sounds extremely morbid. Hell ominous. But when other religions talk about people hitting their backs with palm tree leaves and flaying themselves, it's like, oh, it's religious behavior. modern days we believe it's weird as shit, but people still do it. So showing it through the window of our unknown religion yields incredible world building. Speaking of incredible world building, going back to Evangelion because I am obsessed with that show. Is this the area that I... No, this is the area I have already explored. This area I have also... This is new. I do find the lore of Evangelion endlessly interesting. I think it's the coolest part about the show is not even the show. It's reading the wiki leads you so much lore that showed up nowhere. It's from like the games or novels or audiobooks. And checking that out lets you know that the world that in Evangelion is fairly different from the world that we're used to. But it gets to itself in very interesting thematic ways. Okay, I think this area is new. Below the sand. Oh, we're approaching the fierce boss. Oh god. I have a personal disdain for these exploding dudes. At least those ones explode slower. Unlike those guys. God damn it. Mysterious thing. Going into the Evangelion lore, this is my chance to speak about it. I've seen so many, not so many video essays themselves, but they were pretty long, a couple hours long, watching the show and reading some of the wiki. I'm learning that in the world of Evangelion the whole thing is... it's aliens, whatever mysterious race actually brought life to Earth, also apparently brought life probably to other planets. Also brought life to other planets, and they use these things that are referred to as the moons being there. So this is temporary. A white moon or a black moon. I'm not 100% sure about which one is which, but I believe the black moon... Are you... Well played, Game Kitchen, well played. I believe the Black Moon was the one that created smart beings, and the White Moon created powerful beings. I got root arm execution. What is some attacks can leave your enemy stunned when this happens present to execute to an enemy defeated an enemy in this way granting fervor, tears of atonement and martyrdom point bonus. Sick. Oh yeah, Evangelion gives you the black moon that made intelligent beings and the white moon that made powerful beings. And the important bit of the lore is that on Earth we got both moons, which was apparently not an intended thing. Because acquiring both power and knowledge basically make God. But this also reflects in the nature of the beings that each moon brought, being that the angels are supposed to be the powerful beings and they were the original creatures that fell upon the earth. And I believe, this is headcanon on myself, but I believe dinosaurs were intended to be powerful beings born out of the white moon. And then when the black moon hit, we lost the dinosaurs and we came out, who were beings born out of the black moon that were intelligent beings, and thus we're now you're here. We're able to embed things and make a society. But part of the things that differentiate a white moon creature and a black moon creature, other than their perceived power, or their perceived power is intrinsic to the beings themselves. Part of the lore of Evangelion establishes that angels are all part of the same. They all have the same genetic code. So they are technically all the same, and yet each one of them looks completely different. Like us humans, born out of the black moon, that we are all the same. And you may be like, we are not all the same. Like, we're talking that angels, some of them look like bipedal creatures, and some of them look like gigantic spiders that cry acid, and some of them are giant eyes in the sky, like literally in space, and others are just cubes of dubious existence. I'm still used to the previous game using triangles for the executions, and that's why I'm wasting bios. And some angels are serpents, fish creatures that exist in lava, and others don't even exist in the same dimension as us. Because they are literally four-dimensional beings, or like one-dimensional beings whose shadow extends into the third dimension, and they are not the same fundamentally between one another, although genetically they are supposed to be basically completely equal. On the other hand, we are supposed to all be pretty samey as far as humans go, but we are separated by our thoughts. The ways that we think are what makes us different, even if our appearance is and structure is essentially the same. I miss. Oh no, it's not that big. I just want to sound it out. I should probably check what's behind there. The fact that angels are different fundamentally, but they all have like no thoughts identity. In that respect, they don't really have variety of thought. But we do. But because they are different, oh, I don't like this. I am at least they are different by their nature, and they will themselves into being different bodies because their genetic structure apparently has nothing to do with it. Also, they even share with us. That's supposed to be like 99% of the DNA in the lore. But they have extremely strong AT fields that completely different. Their self-awareness or their will of themselves, of their self-perception is so strong that you literally cannot harm them with nuclear weapons. Because that's just not who they really are, I guess. That's not their true self. Their true self is not harmed by nuclear weapons, so you cannot harm them with nuclear weapons. They got a literal barrier that stops it. Ah, Spear Lady.
Aquí cruzan nuestras voluntades de nuevo.
How did you get here? I
Penitente
just
sin nombre.
removed the sand.
Hace mucho que mi vida no es sino una constante disputa por cumplir una promesa tan antigua como estos suelos. ¿Sería vuestro deseo conocerla? Cuando aún era una niña, pude escapar del horror de la deformidad engendrada por el milagro. Un milagro que eligió el reflejo limpio de las aguas inmóviles de un lago para revelarnos la verdad que nos reservaba a cada uno de los que nos mirábamos en él. La vieja campana, que años hacía que había caído al fondo de aquel lago, comenzó a sonar, encrespando las aguas al ritmo de su sobrecogedor tañido. Nuestros rostros reflejados comenzaron a deformarse ante nuestras aterrorizadas miradas. Y el milagro acabó por plasmar aquella obra, aquel horror desfigurado sobre las aguas, como si se tratara de un fresco, haciendo desaparecer todo lo que en ellas se había reflejado. Mientras huía, torné mi mirada hacia el lago y pude ser testigo desde la lejanía de aquel horrible acontecimiento. Penitente, ¿no lo oís? Nos encontramos cerca de una de las formas malogradas del milagro que ansía vuestro encuentro. ¿Deseáis que me una a vos en vuestro siguiente enfrentamiento?
I don't know if I went for help. The last time I accepted help from a random person, they kind of died in the process. But I kinda wanna see what she does, so
Allí
yeah,
me
sure.
encontraréis. Y en comunión lucharemos.
Oh, damn it. Okay. I'm trying to throw Evangelion lore and I'm gonna get a boss fight lore. I think it's gonna be this boss and it's over for today.
Agitadas nubes de polvo anuncian vuestra llegada. Polvo en el aire, fruto del desgaste de los muros, de las estatuas y de nuestros propios huesos. Tantos pecados escucharon estas piedras que no pudo sino sucumbir, estremecida ante sus culpables ecos. Ecos que no soportaron el recogimiento que les impuse y que escaparon de mí. Reptando por estos muros, erosionándolos hasta que sus relucientes cenizas nos sepultaron a todos. Penitente, ahora revelaréis vuestros pecados, aquellos que vuestras lágrimas no podrán expiar.
Oh, he got tired of my shit. What are you doing? Dracula looking at. Oh, what is it? Oh, got greedy at the last moment. Alright, now we got some sin. Guild frame remains anchored to the world. A level of guild rises, reducing the game frame on your defense, but increasing Tears of Atonement and Martyrdom points gained. Collect your guild fragments to partially recover or find someone who can eat your burden. Okay. Where was this guy? Give me back my guild. Why can I not do the transformation attack no more? Shot me. No more. But you can still be. Ooh. Oh, there, okay. I got the air fire thing and I still missed it. Okay. Come on, come on. Being overly cautious at the start and then not cautious enough at the end. Give me a break. Burning chandelier. I cannot continue my Evangelion rant because you're using your divine powers. That's the coolest thing about this. I cannot even say if it's his divine powers, his demonic powers. I guess it's divine by definition. If a god is a being that controls an aspect of human life, the miracle is divine. Controls. Oh god, yeah, that's out. I'm gonna get hit again. Beautiful. Getting greedy by here. Off you go. Great Preceptor Radaman. I'm so gonna upgrade this mace. I can hardly imagine having to fight that guy with the shorter weapons. You good?
Sé testigos de este velatorio antes de mi travesía final. Yo, Radamés, dediqué toda mi larga vida a escuchar las confesiones de tantos y tantos afligidos. Incluso después de fallecidos, podía seguir oyendo el eco de sus dolientes voces, suplicándome volver a ser escuchados, volver a ser confesados. Mas el dolor de tantos nunca logró arrancar lágrimas en mis ojos. Uno de esos ecos, de esas incesantes voces, fue la voz misma del milagro, que me ordenó custodiar su sagrado remordimiento. Obedecí, y entonces me llegó el llanto. Penitente, que venís a testiguar el milagro. Helo aquí, pues.
Aún duele su recuerdo. Fue un humilde matrimonio que, mutilado de esperanza por no poder engendrar descendencia, se encomendó, desesperado, al milagro. Un milagro cuya luz parecía haberse apagado en los corazones de todos nosotros. Pues habiendo dejado de iluminarnos durante tanto tiempo, la creímos extinta.
El moribundo día declina ya su luz celeste, haciendo cerrar mis ojos. Abra el milagro sus negras puertas, que yo marcharé donde espera ese terrible sueño que nunca despierta.
So I'm already seeing that the statue that's carrying that giant part of the holy city, yeah, it's that dude's face. And they wanted to have a child, and the heart says that it's gonna give birth to a new child of the miracle. Are there going to be three people who beg the miracle for different ways of explaining a child, and the miracle was like, alright, I'll give you your child, here's God.
Penitente, habéis conocido uno de los tres remordimientos. La primera parte del testimonio del nacimiento os ha sido revelada, y la eminente figura esculpida del Padre ha descendido. Encontrad a los otros dos guardianes.
I'm hearing ominous voices. Ah, you must be one of the sisters.
Agradecidas.
Secrets on the secrets. You cannot hide from me. Fuck you, man. Okay, there's a secret over there, and there's a not so secret progress over here. God damn it, I want to see both things. But I have to leave it over here. It was nice fighting our first main boss, but this is where it ends. I will continue my rant about Evangelion lore next time. and be amazed about the pixel art on this game. As I will say, that is it for me today. So don't forget to drink water, breathe air, and do not eat dirt. I will now be leaving you to your own devices. Until next time, until we meet again. The penitent one is horror for me.